Today we're going to discuss about the determinants of firm supply curve, then what is meant by supply function, what is law of supply, then supply function equation, and finally what is individual supply schedule. The very first topic is determinants of a firm's supply curve. These are the four determinants of a firm's supply curve: price of commodity, technology of production, input prices, and unit tax. We will discuss it in detail. Price of the commodity. It is the most important factor that determines supply of a commodity. There is a direct or positive relation between price and quantity demanded. What is direct relationship? That is, when price of the commodity rises, its quantity supplied also rises. When price of the commodity decreases, the quantity supplied also decreases. So these type of relationships are called a direct relationship. There is a direct or positive relation between price and supply. The second factor is technology of production. It is an important factor. When improved technology is used, the marginal cost decreases and the supply curve shifts to the right. While when outdated technology is used, the marginal cost increases and the supply curve shifts to the left. So technology of production is related to the supply of commodity. When we are using improved technology, our cost decreases and supply curve shift to right. That means downwards. If we are using outdated technology, then marginal cost increases, the supply curve shift to the left. The third factor is input prices. The supply of a firm is influenced by the price of inputs. The price of input is called input prices. If input prices go down, then what will happen? Our marginal cost will decrease. As a result, supply curve shift to the right. If the price of input goes up, then our cost will increase, marginal cost will increase, and the supply curve shift to the left. The last one, unit tax. Unit tax is a tax that the government imposes per unit sale of output. It is a tax imposed by government on per unit sale of output. When unit tax is increased, when the amount of unit tax is increased, our marginal cost increases and the supply curve shift to the left. When unit tax reduce, the supply curve shift to the right. So these are the four factors that determines a firm's supply curve. One is price of the commodity. There is a direct or positive relation between price and the supply. Then technology or production. Then input prices. And the last one, unit tax. Unit tax is a tax that the government imposes per unit sale of output. When unit tax is increased, the supply curve shift to the left, and when it is reduced, the supply curve shift to the right. The next topic is supply function. The functional relationship between supply of a commodity and its determinants is called a supply function. We have discussed about demand function. Like that, it is the functional relationship between supply and its determinant. What are the determinants? The relationship between supply and its determinants, such as price of the commodity, we can give it P. Then technology of production, input prices otherwise called the cost of factors, that we are using the short F. Then unit tax. The relationship between supply and its four determinants is called the supply function. Algebraically, we can write it as supply is equal to function of P, that is price of commodity, technology of production, cost of factors, and unit tax. And among the supply function, the price is the most important factor, So we can so the supply of a commodity can be said to be the function of price as well. The next topic is law of supply. What is law of supply? It states that other things remaining unchanged. When the price of a commodity rises, its quantity supplied also rises and vice versa. Other things remaining unchanged means all other the four factors: price of the commodity, technology of production, unit tax, then input prices. If all these factors are remaining unchanged, there is no change in these factors. When the price of commodity rises, if all other factors are remaining unchanged, when the price of commodity rises, its quantity supplied also rises. And when price of the commodity decreases, its quantity supplied also decreases. That's called a law of supply. Please note that all other things remaining unchanged, when the price of a commodity rises, its quantity supplied also rises and vice versa. This relationship is called law of supply. Topic is supply function equation. Supply function equation states the relation between price and supply. If S is supply and P is the price, law of supply can be stated as: if price is less than A, actually in this supply function equation, A is a constant value. If price is less than A, supply would be 0. And if price is greater than or equal to A, supply function would be S is equal to P minus A. Once again I am repeating here in this function, A is a constant value. If price is less than A, if P is less than A, then supply would be 0, and if P is greater than or equal to A, the supply function would be S is equal to P minus A. We can solve a problem. So this is our problem where if price is less than 10, then supply would be 0. For example, if price is, we just imagine if price is 9, then supply would be 0. 9 minus 10, we get a minus 1. Here supply is negative, that means it is considered as 0. If price is less than 10, 10 is provided in the place of A. That means it's a constant value. If price is less than 10, supply would be 0. And when price is 10 or above 10, then supply would be S is equal to P minus A. P minus A, A, here A is equal to 10. So P minus 10. Suppose when price increases as 11, then supply would be 10, 11 minus 10, and we get 1 as the supply. So in this problem, the value of A is given. It is a constant value. 10 is given. If price is less than 10, supply would be 0. When price is above 10, means when price is 10 or above 10, then supply would be P minus A. Here it is P minus 10. So this is a table. When price increases as 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, the supply increases as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it shows a positive relation between price and supply. Just an imagination, when price is 9, the quantity supplied is 0. When price is 10, the quantity supplied is the quantity supplied is 0. And when price increases to 11, then supply will be 1. When price increases to 12, supply increases by 2. Then when price is 13, quantity supplied is 3. When price is 14, quantity supplied is 4. When price is 15, quantity supplied is 5. It shows the positive relationship between price and supply. When price increases, supply also increases. This table is created by an imagination when price increases. We are all based on that assumption. Topic is individual supply schedule. Individual supply schedule means a table. It shows the different quantities of a good or service at different prices that a producer is willing to sell in a market. Individual supply schedule is a table of different quantities of a good at different prices that the producer is willing to sell in a market. So this is an example of individual supply schedule. Here in this table you can see different quantities of a good, quantity supplied at different prices that a producer is willing to sell in the market. So today we have studied about determinants of firm supply curve, that is price of the commodity, technology of production, input prices, unit tax are the four different determinants of supply curve. Then supply function means it is the functional relation between supply of a commodity and the determinants. Then law of supply states that other things remaining unchanged, when the price of commodity rises, its quantity supplied also rises and vice versa. Supply function equation it shows the relation between price and quantity, price and supply. When the last topic is individual supply schedule. It is a table showing different quantities of a good or service at different prices that the producer is willing to sell in a market.